Only eating one meal a day, isn't that going to slow down your metabolism or make you lose muscle and cause all those gains that you work so hard for to just disappear, or even make you store more body fat? The answer is no, no, and definitely not. The truth is that you can eat once a day without destroying your metabolism and without losing your gains, and you could even lose weight and burn fat while eating once a day, all the while reaping great health benefits. I know this may sound crazy because mainstream fitness and nutrition advice is always to eat 5 to 6 small meals a day and to avoid eating one meal at all cost. It's too bad that these people giving mainstream advice don't know that there's really nothing inherently wrong about only eating one meal a day. Now, this doesn't mean that you can't do the whole eating one meal a day thing totally wrong, causing you to gain a bunch of weight, but it also doesn't mean that eating 5 to 6 times a day puts you in the clear and automatically guarantees weight loss. So that's not how it works. Meal frequency does not play as much of a vital role in the fat loss process as the food quality and the food quantity. If you eat the same exact amount and the same exact types of foods between 3 meals, 6 meals, or just one meal, the effect on the amount of weight gained or lost should essentially be the same. It would kind of be like filling up a car's gas tank with 4 separate quarter tank fill-ups versus just filling it up all the way with a full tank. If it's the same amount of gas, it's going to produce the same amount of energy, and after you go through all that energy, that's when your body starts to dip into your fat stores for that additional energy. Your metabolism will be no slower with one big meal than a bunch of smaller meals. In fact, in 1966, there was a study done on a man that lost over 276 pounds while on a 382-day fast where he ate nothing except for vitamin and mineral supplements prescribed by his doctor. Now, even though this is a little extreme, it does show you that when your body is low on calories, it doesn't just go into a starvation mode and shut down your metabolism. Your metabolism does slow down when you cut calories, whether you cut them out in each meal or you just don't eat as many calories throughout the entire day, or like in this case, you just don't eat at all. However, it's not like your body is being run without using energy. Your metabolism in this case is being fueled by fat cells. And you can, as shown in this study, go from 456 pounds to 180 pounds without eating at all. Now, this is not at all what I recommend. In fact, this is very dangerous, and a study like this wouldn't even be ethical nowadays. But just keep in mind that it's not like your metabolism is just going to shut down and you're going to somehow exist without burning any fat. The energy to even breathe and have your heart beat has to come from somewhere. In this particular case, the man in the study only regained 16 pounds over the course of the 5 years, and studies show that people that eat less frequently and fast for the purpose of weight loss end up maintaining it easier than those that do it through calorie restrictions imposed on their daily meals. There are other starvation diets where they starved a group of people, and at the end of it all, as soon as they started eating normally again, their metabolisms, they came right back up to normal. So keep in mind that these are extreme cases, and eating once a day is not going to put you into a starvation mode. And the effect that it has on your metabolism is the same effect that cutting calories throughout the day would have on your metabolism. So what's the benefit of eating once a day versus multiple times a day? Well, first of all, chances are very high that if you only eat once a day, you're going to have a harder time eating enough calories to gain weight, rather than if you would eat all day, it's going to be a lot easier. It's a lot easier to have a satisfying meal while cutting or dieting when eating just one meal a day, because you're going to be able to have all of your calories at once in that meal. Eating once a day and fasting have been shown in studies to have benefits on your longevity, on the longevity of your life as well. It's proven with multiple studies that if an animal consumes 30% less calories throughout its lifetime, it'll live 30% longer. If eating once a day can get you to eat less calories throughout your lifetime, there's no reason why you're not getting the same benefit. Another benefit is that you don't have to cook a bunch of meals and worry about eating them and grazing all day long. By not worrying about eating all day, you can be a lot more productive, because between prepping your meals and taking the time out of your day to actually eat them, you'd be surprised, but you could easily lose a couple hours that could have been used productively. There are also benefits for your brain cells, and fasting has been shown to help you think a lot clearer. A lot of this has to do with the fact that you'll have more energy throughout the day, because I don't know if you guys know this, but every time that you eat a meal, it requires energy to digest it. That's why after you eat a meal, especially a big meal, you may feel tired and you may feel like you want to go to sleep. So, contrary to what most people think, when you eat less frequently throughout the day, you actually have more energy. Now, as much as there are great benefits for eating once a day, there is a drawback as well. Many experts warn against only eating once a day because you're a lot more likely to overeat when you're really hungry. So let me make this crystal clear for you guys. If you eat one giant meal at the end of the day and you absolutely pig out and eat a huge meal full of junk food and finish it off with a whole container of ice cream for dessert, you'll not only not lose weight, but you'll probably wind up gaining a bunch of weight in this process. Remember that this stuff all works due to energy balance at the end of the day anyway. The best way to figure out how much you can eat in one meal is by using a calorie calculator and tracking your total calories for your once-a-day meals for a couple weeks. This way you get a good idea of about how much you can eat in one sitting while still losing weight. I'll include a link for a calorie calculator below, but that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a big thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe to this channel to see more tips and tricks just like this one. I'll see you guys soon. Pump it.